Under the cover of darkness, Ukraine deploys a secret weapon. Video from an unmanned vessel packed with explosives shows it homing in on a Russian ship. Right at the moment of impact, the feed goes dark. But by daylight, footage of the damage would emerge online of the Russian naval landing ship partially submerged in the waters off its home port on Russia's Black Sea. Ukraine could not keep its clandestine project under wraps any longer. The country's intelligence service revealing to the world its 18-month-in-the-making innovation named Sea Baby.
You don't really have sophisticated detection systems that are designed to deal with threats like this.
Oleg Fornik, an expert on drone and anti-drone technologies, says Sea Baby's first missions proved highly promising.
Ukrainians are probably trying to see, okay, well, what gets past the goalie on the Russian side? The Russians are figuring out what the heck are we going to use to defend. I think it's all like very, very early stage right now.
Very early stage, but the Ukrainians are scoring some goals.
Yep. Yeah, totally. I mean, you have to use that element of surprise in new technologies.
A kamikaze craft designed to carry reportedly upwards of 700 pounds of explosives, Sea Baby represents an entirely new class of weaponry, homegrown and still in its infancy. The day after a Sea Baby hit the Russian military ship used to carry heavy cargo like armored vehicles, one of its siblings successfully targeted a Russian oil tanker off the eastern coast of Crimea. The unveiling of Sea Baby solves a mystery. How did Ukraine attack the Kerch Bridge in July? Ukrainian intelligence claims responsibility and now credits Sea Baby with heavily damaging the vital, highly protected supply line between Crimea and Russia. These three successful missions demonstrate that Baby's got range, able to ride the waves to targets at least 500 nautical miles away. At such distances, the suicide missions require onboard radar to assist the person who's aiming the vessel from afar. Ukrainian officials aren't saying how many Sea Babies they've been able to secretly build, nor how many the Russians have successfully destroyed. But the country's military intelligence chief recently said that Russia only manages to destroy 60 to 70% of Ukrainian kamikaze drone boats, and mass production of them is underway. Meanwhile, Ukraine's global crowdsourcing initiative, United 24, with Jaws-like theme music, is raising money for a fleet of 100 state-of-the-art naval drones. Each one costs, they say, $250,000. Beneath the surface, Ukraine's development program also includes even harder-to-detect underwater drones, like this newly unveiled model called Marichka. With a range of 600 miles, it could pose new challenges to Russia.
I mean, you can put some netting up, but that's not going to be reliable over larger distances. So my sense is that that's probably going to be the next step in this.
Unmanned underwater weaponry, a possible next step in the ever-evolving drone wars. Bellini, Scripps News.